Welcome to my second In 5 video. This time I'm looking at 3 essential diagrams for perfect competition: a firm and short-run equilibrium in perfect competition, the market or industry in perfect competition, and a firm and long-run equilibrium in perfect competition. Our starting point for all market structure equilibrium diagrams is this. We have a U-shaped average cost curve, and we have marginal cost sloping up from below and cutting through the lowest point of average cost. Do please try when you're drawing diagrams to make sure that the marginal cost curve cuts through the lowest point of average cost, not just for perfect competition, but for all of the market structures. Next, we add our demand curve. In perfect competition, it's perfectly elastic or horizontal, as one of our key assumptions in perfect competition is that firms are price takers. In other words, they don't independently set their own prices. They have to accept the market price. The demand curve is also the average revenue and the marginal revenue curve in perfect competition. Next, we add our profit maximizing position, which is always where marginal cost equals marginal revenue and where marginal cost is rising. On this diagram, that's point E. Now that we have our profit maximizing position, we can say that the firm will produce Q1 at a price of P1. We can also see that the firm's average cost or average total cost at this output is at point A or point C. As average revenue is at point E and average cost is at point A, this firm is earning supernormal or abnormal profits, shown by the orange shaded area. Now let's look at the market for all firms in this industry corresponding to the short-run diagram for an individual firm. So in the industry, all the firms together face a downward sloping demand curve, meaning that if the market price drops, demand will increase and vice versa. At the equilibrium point of E1, the market price is PM1, which is the same as the short-run price for the individual firm, and the market quantity is QM1. The key assumptions of perfect knowledge, in other words, firms not in this market can see that there are supernormal profits being earned, and freedom of entry, these firms can then set up in this industry to take advantage of these supernormal profits, leads the supply curve to shift out to the right as new firms enter the market. The new supply curve is S2 and leads to a lower market price of PM2 and a higher quantity at QM2. In the long run, firms must now accept this new lower market price. Its demand curve is now a tangent to average cost. The profit maximizing position is the same as before, where MC is equal to MR and MC is rising, again at point E. The price P2 corresponds to the new market price of PM2, and the firm produces Q2 units. As average revenue is equal to average cost at point E, this firm earns normal profit. That is the minimum amount of profit the firm is willing to accept and stay in business. It's happy to accept this price, but other firms will stop entering the market as there are no supernormal profits to take advantage of. There's one other diagram you might be asked, the supply curve in the short run and in the long run. I might cover this diagram in a later video, but these are the 3 diagrams that are most likely to come up in perfect competition. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to cover by leaving me a comment. Until next time.